play with such a high level of intensity and work ethic that when you face them one time, it's really hard to beat them on that given night.
You not only went to the University of Connecticut, you grew up in the state of Connecticut. You know, that's the capital of the state of Connecticut. I wonder, is it tough to recruit against the University of Connecticut?
I think that that level of Connecticut, Tennessee, and Stanford, they're usually working with a pretty small pool of players that are narrowed and focused in on playing at the very, very top level. So we're kind of in the group of the next maybe 40 or 50 programs in the country that are starting the next group of players. So we haven't had any they're usually a couple of years out. Honestly, they're usually a couple of years ahead.
So they're looking at players as they start to detect when they're sophomores in high
school. They at least have one good commitment from a junior in high school. We're just starting the process of doing it. So they've kind of already focused in on juniors, the sophomores, occasionally a freshman. Because usually at that level distinguish themselves at a very early age. And that's good. UConn and Tennessee are big name programs. They know a lot when they're freshmen in high school. So we come in a few years later after other kids have developed and try to, find those diamonds in the rough. So it's a little bit different process for us.
Do you schedule the University of Connecticut?
Of course, yes. We've been on their schedule for 5 years.
And what's that like?
It's different. I mean, it's I think it's a great experience for our kids. We play the game in downtown Hartford at the XL Center, and there's usually about 10 to 15,000 people there. So it's a nice atmosphere, and honestly, not everybody's rooting against us. So that's pretty good, but it's tough. I mean, it's a good chance for me to show our kids what it takes to play at that level. And when we have success, whether it's for a 5-minute stretch or for a half, we know we're doing it against the best in the country, and we're always trying to measure ourselves against the best competition because we're trying to play at that level. So I think it's a good experience. It's a win-win situation for us.
Except on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like with Coach Oriana?
It's still great. He remains pretty close with most of his former players, and we can have the relationship that we want with him. So. He follows my season as I do his, and he's always one of the first to congratulate me on anything that we do as a program that's new. Like this year when we got into the top 25 for the first time, or we made the NCAA tournament in that last team. So, we're still, on really good terms. I haven't learned more from anyone else in my career than from him. So he's still a mentor to me, and still somebody who I've formed my coaching philosophy around what he teaches and what he taught me when I was at college.
He seemed to be somewhat amused by the fact that you got 2 technical fouls and were thrown out of your last game.
Yeah, he doesn't miss chances fun either. So that's his personality, So of course I wasn't surprised that he had something wise to say.
As you look at the women's game, you say you made the top 25, you made the tournament this year as an at-large, and those are great accomplishments. Do you expect that kind of balance to return where Stanford and Tennessee, and of course the great coach there, Pat Summitt, are going to be competitive again?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, women's basketball, those are the programs that, these high school stars want to be a part of. They want to play for great programs and great coaches, places that they can go to the Final Four and win national championships and play in the WNBA. So if you're a rising star in middle school and high school, then those are the schools you're going to hear about. And Pat Summitt and Tara Vanderveer and Sherry Cole out of Oklahoma, Muffet McGraw at Notre Dame. I mean, these are coaches who a lot of these high school kids already know and they want to play for.